thanks to Thanks TV. We're here with our very special guest, CHRISSEN Brand. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, everyone. I'm excited to be here.
Let's give CHRISSEN Brand a round of applause. Now, CHRISSEN, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a songwriter, and I specialize in being a lyricist. So I work with a lot of artists and making sure their hooks are nice and all things are on point there.
Awesome. So do we know any of the artists that you've worked with?
I mostly work with up-and-coming local people, so you probably wouldn't have heard of any of them yet.
Okay, what brought you into this? Like, what is it? What was the epiphany that said, I want to be an artist, writer?
Well, I've always thought lyrically, like when I was a kid, I would hear a song one time and I'd be able to memorize the words. So it's kind of just always been with me.
Okay. So what up-and-coming events do you have or any songs that we have to look forward to?
I'm going to be singing a song here a little bit later, so stay in touch for that one. And I'm also going to be at Moonshines for Poetry and Talents on September 8th, and look me up on Facebook. It's CHRISSEN Brand.
CHRISSEN Brand. Look her up on Facebook, you guys. Don't forget. And also, what advice will you give someone that's struggling in the industry and they're trying to make it? Give us some words of wisdom.
Well, I feel like if you're passionate about anything in life, then perseverance is key, and just don't give up.
Don't give up. You hear that? What kind of genre of music do you listen to on your playlist?
I listen to all kinds of things. Like I love Bob Marley, Cat Stevens, Sublime. But right now I'm really into 1975 in the Neighborhood.
Okay. I've never heard of that.
They're alternative. So,
okay, it's alternative.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to check that out.
You should. 1975, They're awesome.
Okay. And what type of, when you say that you write music, do you stay in a particular box? Or do you step outside the box sometimes?
When I'm writing my own songs, they tend to sound like the same. But when I write for other artists, you know, they can take them and create their own. So I've worked with hip-hoppers. I've worked with all kinds of different artists.
Okay. Do you have anyone in your family that's lyrically talented or musically talented?
I do. It kind of skipped a generation because my mom and dad, they are not musically inclined at all. But my grandfather, he played the guitar and he taught me how to sing.
Okay, so like I'm standing right here and people probably don't know how nervous I am. When you perform, what do you do to get over your nerves?
Well, I do perform at a lot of bars, so
Okay.
I have been known to have a glass of wine.
That always works.
But I don't know, I find I just try to like take deep breaths and tell myself and pretend that I'm not really nervous.
Okay, so in addition, is there any other thing that is interesting about you that we would care to know that's outside of music?
Yes, as a living, I'm a wardrobe stylist, so I'm also very passionate for fashion, and I have a blog, Fashion Loves Music, so check it out for some daily style tips.
Okay, so how often do you update it?
Probably about 3 to 4 a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So where do you find the time for extracurricular activities?
I don't sleep.
You got to stay busy.
Yes.
So we are going to hear more from CHRISSEN in a few minutes.